And welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name's Ruben, and this is my review for Hit and Run, a new Netflix original TV series. Do give me a thumbs up. Were you excited about this? Subscribe if you haven't yet. Gonna do all the fingers. Let's jump into it. A happily married man's life is turned upside down when his wife is killed in a mysterious hit-and-run accident in Tel Aviv. Grief-stricken and confused, he searches for his wife's killers who have fled to the US. With the help of an ex-lover, he uncovers disturbing truths about his beloved wife and the secret she kept from him. If you happen to be one of the people that have seen Fauda, then you kind of know what you're in for. And what you're in for is a slow burn, but cinematic. And the story escalates as you go along in these 9 episodes. They're about an hour long each. The first episode is really setting up the kind of arc of what you can expect. It mentions the hit and run. I should warn you, it's brutal. And I really like certain beginnings of relationships, father and daughter relationship. The relationships in this series are believable. And then we have this father who has a background that, I guess you can guess pretty much straight off the bat. He pretends to be average dude on the street, but obviously in his past there's something that I'm not going to spoil for you now that leads him to believe that he can do what he does to go and track down and find his wife's killers. And the more we find out, the more mysteries and clues are revealed, and that's quite fun because you're guessing along with our main protagonist. I would say the acting for the most part is really good, but what stood out for me is the cinematography. The various locations, the way this looks just lends itself to adventure and thriller. The way it's filmed, the kind of medium close shots with integral use with the sound and score, really putting you on edge when it needs to be. The combat and the car chases all feel like really high quality. It feels like you're watching a high budgeted series, which it isn't, but they're just done really well. Every scene is crafted with love. However, this series is not going to be for everyone. It's definitely a slow burn, and they are long kind of not takes, but they're just long shots where people talk a lot. There's exposition, there's finding out of certain situations, there's not action like every minute. It's a builder, it's a drama, and we have this guy who was totally besotted and in love. Not that every couple isn't, but you really see the anguish and the turmoil he goes on. It's a journey within his character, which I thought was really interesting and fun to see this actor play. The other characters, you do get a few kind of generic bad guys, but there is much more to the story than it first lets on. So you have to allow the story to build. And once you start getting into it, you just keep asking yourself more questions. And that's a really good way to keep you invested. It is a long sit through, and I don't know that many people are going to binge this. I mean, maybe if you have the time, but 9 straight hours, it's going to take you a few days to get through. But I would say don't leave it too long in between the days, because it's a thing that kind of stews in your mind. You want to watch a couple of the episodes, maybe come back the next day, watch a couple of more, and really kind of start to piece together this puzzle piece that is this series. For the most part, if you enjoy slow burns with revealing mysteries along the way, I think you're going to feel somewhat satisfied with this. The ending might split people, but I'll leave that for you to discuss in the comments below. I thought the acting was good, the score was great, the cinematography is excellent, the dialogue at times is on the nose, but I enjoyed how the actors delivered it. I think this is well worth watching if you are fans of like the series Fauda. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching this, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long on Tuesday.